Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Detail Matters. In this episode, I'll be unboxing our September 2020 glove box while giving you some tips and tricks how to keep your car paint healthy and looking super shiny. All coming up on this episode. First, before I start talking about the products included in this month's box, let me tell you what we did to this Porsche 928 prior to using these products. So, of course, we did a proper bath. You can check out our past YouTube videos on my steps and procedures that I use to do that. We gave it a clay bar treatment, and we also did a paint correction on this whole entire vehicle. You don't have to necessarily do all those steps before you use the products in this month's box. But I would recommend that you at least give it a proper bath to make sure that any of the dirt and debris on the surfaces is removed. Then if you feel comfortable and it's rough to the touch, you can go ahead and clay bar the surface and then go ahead and use these products. If you do feel comfortable doing paint correction, polishing, all that stuff, and your vehicle needs it, then by all means go ahead. So first, from Lithium, we have barbecue sauce. Just kidding. We have protein shake. Just kidding. Lithium. Freaking love these bottles. I'm just giving you a hard time. These are really good looking bottles. I love seeing these on my shelf. From Lithium, we have QUENCH. This is their hydration wax, which is a point that I always try to put across. I like to treat my skin, my paint on my car, just like I treat my skin, my body, moisturize it, take care of it. I actually use better towels on my car than I use on my body, but it's kind of the same process. And now we're talking about a 1982, which has original single-step paint on it, and this product is great for that. Single steps, how do you know if you have single-stage paint on your vehicle? Just to go off tangent here, when you do polishing or you're rubbing really hard with a microfiber towel or product or anything like that, you pull up the towel or your buffing pad and you will see the color of the paint on your pad or your towel. It's called paint transfer. Don't freak out. That is what happens with single stage paint. Late 80s, early 90s, manufacturers went away from that and they started doing modern paint, color and clear coat on top, so that doesn't happen like it does when we had single stage paint. So, Lithium, QUENCH, great on keeping your single stage paint hydrated. Great on keeping your clear coat hydrated on your modern car or paint protection film. So what do we do with this? First, give it a good shake. Next, from Wizards, we grab the applicator sponge. I'm going to do what we call priming the pad. So this sponge here, like a lot of times you're used to the circular applicator sponge that we included in previous boxes. This one is this shape, but I'm still gonna prime it, meaning I'm gonna cover this whole pad with the QUENCH, and then I'm gonna take my finger and spread it evenly. The reason I do this is so I know that the entire surface of this applicator pad that's going to be touching the paint surface has product on it, and there's not a spot that's dry that's going to drag along there and could potentially cause light marring. Marring meaning light scratches. So if I see any areas that need a little bit more, go ahead, take your product, put some on there. One little extra tip. I'm doing this kind of over the paint so you see me in here. but typically I'll go over here just in case. If there's an accident and I miss the pad, I don't want to get it all over my paint surface. So I'll cover those edges really well, really work that in there. Now my pad is primed. So what next? I'm going to work on this center hood section. Put 2 more drops, super small pea-sized drops. I'm going to work this product in up and down, side to side, overlapping motions, making sure I cover the entire surface. Nice and easy. I'm not putting a lot of pressure. Just going back. Now I'll go the other way, overlapping, making sure that I cover all the areas. You could take these off if you're super OCD like myself, or just be very careful. Take your finger, get some of that excess quench or wax, and just put it around that, not getting it on the head, the washer dispenser, whatever you want to call this thing, because plastic, we want to avoid any plastic or rubber seals with the wax. And making sure everything's evenly covered. And now I feel my pad's starting to get a little dry. It's kind of dragging a little bit. So what am I going to do? Add a couple small, 2 more small drops. I'm going to do the rest of this hood. I'm going to let this product sit for about, in here, it's probably about 70 degrees. I'm out of the elements, probably for 15 minutes or so. And then I'll come back and wipe it all off. Again, a little rubber seal here. I'm going to avoid that. If you want, put your finger right in front of there and block that little section there so my finger's not hitting it. So my finger is hitting it and the pad with the product is not. Same with that. And if you do get some on there, wipe it up right away. There. Cue fast motion. Let me do the other side real quick. So, I don't know if you'll be able to pick this on camera, but my sponge is getting kind of blue. I know, single stage paint comes up, don't freak out. That's normal. So just want you guys to see that. Okay, let's put this aside. Move this aside so it doesn't stop scaring me sitting up there. Shouldn't do that. Next, grab our microfiber towel, bam. Shake it out, just make sure I don't have anything on there. As you heard me say 5 million times, always check your pad. Make sure there's no debris in there that could potentially scratch your paint. Blue pad, blue car. I want to tell you I meant to do that, but it just happened. From Wizards, also, their Mist and Shine. Now this is a secret tip I'm giving you guys. When I am removing wax or sealant to avoid towel drag, I give a couple sprays, pop, pop, on the paint, and then it just helps keep my pad going, or my towel going smoothly across the surface. If I'm inside like this, we are at the collector's car garage, I will spray directly on the panel. I don't have a bunch of wind. If you're outside, hopefully in the shade, on a cool to the touch surface, I'll spray a couple onto my towel and then wipe it, because if I'm outside, it's windy, I spray it, I'm getting stuff all the way over there. So I'm gonna do that, and spray right on here. Make sure that's ready. Bam, that's it. Take my towel. Like I showed you before, I'm rolling it, rolling it. I'm not putting a lot of pressure, just lifting up the wax. Straight lines. Then I'll flip my towel. Woo! So good. Freaking love this color. Damn. That's it. And that, my friends, is the secret sauce when removing wax or sealant. But this is also going to be good for your final checks or just your upkeep, keeping your car shiny. This is really easy to do. This is your spray action, Mist and Shine. I'm going to do the rest of that section real quick. And remember, like I said, let that product sit for 15 to 30 minutes, depending. If you're outside in the elements, you might want to remove it a little bit quicker. Use common sense, my friends. It's humid, hot. Don't let it sit on there for too long. Go ahead and work smaller sections and remove that. Let's get the rest of this. One more other trick or just advice. When I'm finished with a section or the entire vehicle, I'm not just gonna stand here, look over it from 6 feet off the ground, look down and see that everything's off. I'm gonna get at different angles and check from different light sources, making sure that I removed all the wax. There's nothing more, I guess, disheartening than to look at your car, looks great, then drive it out, or go to the grocery store, go to ice cream, or go to a car show, and then walking up to it and see a spot that you missed that you might have not saw when you were doing your detail. So take the time, make sure you got it all, make sure it's all out of the edges. That's ugly, don't let that happen. Put the towel in there, clean that out, or open up the hood, the bonnet, whatever, and get that edge all cleaned. And beautiful. On to the next. Okay, next we're gonna clean the glass. This month we have from Jax Wax, their glass cleaner. Safe on all windows, all glass. Yes, even your tinted windows. So we got you with this. Also, safe on navigation screens. That little cluster on your gauges in front, good to go. Also, Waffle weave towel, great for cleaning glass inside and out. I'm gonna give you a little secret tip. A couple sprays on your towel. Wait, before I give you that secret tip, I never like to spray directly on the glass, even if I'm inside with no wind or out in the crazy elements. It's a habit, I like to spray on the towel, especially on the inside, because I don't want the product sitting on the dashboard, whether it's leather, plastic, or Alcantara. I just like to make sure that the product is on my towel. So, with that being said, my tip, my suggestion to you when cleaning glass, because we know how important clean glass is and how effing annoying it is to have streaks in your glass. I have my product on my towel, right? I'm gonna go in a square and rectangle, whatever. Slowly working my way into the inside, overlapping just a little bit. Bam, bam, bam. Now I'm on the inside. I did that whole area. I'm gonna flip my towel to the clean side. I'm going the opposite direction. Small squares. Now I'm going back to the outside, pushing all that gunk into my towel. Bam, checking my towel. Maybe I want to flip to one more clean side. And go one more time. Outside in with no spray this time. And there you go. And the reason I do this, or I like to do this, is because I feel I am bringing any debris, any dirt, any smudge, any of that garbage, I'm centralizing it. Bam, it's there. Now I can flip my towel clean side, pick it up in my Waffle, especially in the Waffle weaves, that dirt and debris can hide in there. Moving again, making sure, one more time, I'm gonna go around, make sure that I get rid of all that. Because a lot of times when you clean glass, especially on the inside, you're chasing those streaks, you're like, why is my glass not getting cleaner? It looks clean, and then you're driving at night and the headlights from another car shining your thing, and it's like, this is disgusting. And that is why, it's because you're chasing that dirt and debris around. Do what I just said, try it out, and comment below, let me know what you think. But that is a game changer, and this is something so simple, just cleaning your glass, but it'll change your whole detailing routine. So there you go. That concludes this episode of Detail Matters. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up below. And if you have any detailing related questions, comment below. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that alert icon so you don't miss any of our upcoming videos. Until next time, happy detailing.